Alright, and we're ready to go. Why is my fucking laptop going ham? Bro, why can't I spam? Oh, I hope I haven't gotten carpal tunnel. That would really suck. I'm ass. I'm genuine ass cheeks.
Today was day 63 of
Bro, why am I so shit?
mostly 2 being Glowy and Deception Guide, have been playing since 2.1 was released. The Lightning Road in May 2021. I have 217 demons and list points somehow, and my top 10 hardest completions are about to be all extremes, which is insane to me. My first demon was the Lightning Road, and I wish it was either Club Step or, if I had to be a user level, Decode. Now my hardest is Night Terrors, and my next hardest that I'm currently working towards is Incipient. First demon, 2014-ish, the Lightning Road. Now I've beaten 7 extremes, all of which in the last year and a half. I almost have my first creator point.
Okay. God damn it. Hello. Sorry, I had to deal with something. Why is it like off? Alright. that one? I need to just hold there. Oh. Oh my god! What exactly is it again? 73.21. Oh, that is not 73.21. I be fucked, gang. I hope you saw my BRB. But yeah, hey Friskman, welcome to the stream. I'm grinding this for MAYMORY. I don't know if I'll make it. But wait, did you comment on my Blade of Justice video? I forgot. Yeah, you did. I can feel the worthiness. That is a very good comment. But yeah, welcome to the stream. I was actually... It's kind of a coincidence, because I was actually very recently talking about, like... Or not talking, thinking about... asking you a few things. Probably the first one is, I might have actually already asked this, and if I did, you said yes. But did you, like, fully quit GD? Like, is there anything else you still do in the game, or are you, like, completely out? Haven't played since the start of this year? Oh, you played at the start of 2026? Huh. I thought you, like... Didn't you quit in, like... Or go on, at least, at the very least, your hiatus. Didn't you leave the game in, like, early... No. Later 2024? Early 2025? I might be wrong. But it was a little bit after you started Cataclysm. But you still did some miscellaneous stuff on GD after. Oh, so yeah, you mean like you haven't even touched the game in like 4 months. Yeah, that's what I expected. But, yeah, I hope you're still enjoying whatever you're doing. If you do end up having any plans to, like, you might come back next month, though, because your exams end. Oh, yeah, I have exams, too, but, they're not quite here yet for me, so... They're gonna be, the exams are gonna be coming in hard like next month, so I'm probably gonna be. I haven't told the community about like not the community. I don't have a community. I haven't told like my people yet on YouTube yet. What's happening with June? But for the first like 10 to 20 days, I'm probably gonna be very inactive because I'm gonna have to deal with like excessive exams and stuff. But if you come back next month, that would like we would totally at least I would totally welcome you back into the community. Like, I mean, whatever help you might need with like derusting, I will be here. Boom. And then what do I do after this? Fuck. Oh yeah. Ah, damn it. I have to hold, so I'm dead. Your exams started early May and the end in June. So yeah, my year, I had a shit ton of snow days. So my year ends June 21st, I think. Like that's after June 21st school is fully over. But I think my year is also just later than yours. So okay. I always forget to do it. I always forget what to do after here. So oh yeah, I boom and then bro, if only I clicked that a little bit earlier. You finish on the 17th of June. Oh, so you just have exams earlier. You don't have an earlier year. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I really wish it would come sooner. I wish I didn't have to deal with exams, obviously. I am terrified. But if I just, like, focus the fuck up, lock the fuck in, hard center on, like, school and everything educational, I should hopefully make it through those 20 days. Okay. I might have hit that too late, but... No, bro. I always hit that one too late. Because it turns into a pink orb before I can click it. That is not what you're supposed to do. Okay. Now I need to... Boom! And then... Oh my god, again, bro. Stop. Okay. Okay. Oh my... What is my problem? But yeah, here's the thing. If you do end up coming back to the game, like around a year ago, I proposed this thing to you of maybe doing Duello Maestro. If in the scenario where you like fully come back to the game, pause. Why do I pause often? That's just for practice, so that like I remember where to go, because my brain is really slow and I have to like remember. And hopefully my pausing will get faster and eventually I'll stop, because that'll mean I've like figured it out. But I was just gonna say, if you like fully come back to the game and you're enthusiastic about it and stuff, and you're like as good as you were before, I'd be down to like try Duelo Maestro Globed Deathlink again. Bro. You'd be down at Epic. But yeah, my plan is I'm gonna beat this. It might extend into June, but whatever, I'll still count it as MAYMORY. And after that, I'm probably gonna wait out. I'm gonna do the exam thing, of course, and then maybe chill out for a little while. Maybe do some easier stuff. Maybe I'll just go straight to a new hardest or a next really difficult level. I don't know. One of the two. I actually do. And, it's not necessarily a hardest. It could be a hardest. The Riddle says it's a hardest. But it looks easier than Aether, and people who've beaten Aether say it should be above that. So, it's like Crimson Clutter. Though it's not as bad of an opinion with, like, Extra Wide. If it, like, ends up being... If I end up thinking it's harder than Aether, that should hopefully be more reasonable than fucking Crimson Clutter is harder than Extra Wide. But, yeah. It's gonna be my 9th extreme whenever I choose to do it. So, yeah. I hit that way too early. Is it a niche level like all of your hardests? It's a little bit niche, but like a lot of people who like grind extremes like Zeronium, for example, a lot of people know about it fairly well. So it's not like unbelievably niche. It's a little bit niche. But yeah, most of my hardest. I think the two exceptions, besides Clubstep and Deadlocked, and just the first few, like Verity and Chaos Airflow and Ultraviolence, like the ones the actual important ones, the only two that aren't like incredibly niche are Bloodbath and Carcano. Everyone knows about those two. Oh, I forgot about Ado. Yeah, that's also not super niche. I love Blood Athith. Okay. I've been paused here for a while. I have to analyze what I have to do. So, my cube is jumping from that. And now I have to hit this blue orb fairly quickly, and just hold it. I hit it way too quickly. Bro, I'm so stupid. Why do I keep hitting that too early? Okay. Boom. And oh my god, why am I so slow? Oh, I like died anyway. Boom. Oh my... I always forget I have to hit that earlier. Okay. I have to think. Oh my god, why is it taking me this long? And I forget to hold. The one time I remember to click that earlier, I forget to hold. But, yeah, I will say, I feel like I've matured a lot since, like, you know, the beginnings of GD on my channel, you know, the whole Scarlet Pulse extravaganza, Scarlet Pulse, the era of, like, Scarlet Pulse to extra wide. I think I've definitely aged a lot since then. Like, I feel as though I'm a very different person from who I was then. Like, I still have the core, like, Arthur, who I am. But, like, you know, I feel like I've definitely grown a lot. I still sound a little bit like a chipmunk, though. Not as much. Like, we're starting to get there, but I still kind of... My voice is still, like, very annoying, unfortunately. Oh my god. Oh, I almost got it. I just needed to, like, land on this block and hit this orb. I am indeed still Spooderman. I will never not be Spooderman. Oh, I just needed to hold for a little longer. Brother, this is really difficult. If I hadn't paused, I actually would have made it there. That was a stupid pausing decision. Can you tell it's extremely difficult for me to learn stuff? You wouldn't even try this? Lots of people wouldn't. It's a bad decision for me too. I should have gone for something like Fallen Club, but I felt like going for not, so I'm going for not. Top 40 IDL, by the way. This level is hell. Yeah, it's like literally just orbs. I just splashed water on my face. Yeah, like it's... The thing that makes it so annoying to read is that it's like one step up from invisible, and not in the way you'd think. Every part of this part looks exactly the same, and you just have to memorize where to go within that. And like the blocks guide you a little, sure, but it's like you really have no idea what to do. You predict my new hardest is Rash? We will see. Okay. Oh! Woo! I did the run. Thank you. Oh my god, I can finally move back. Fuck that part. Oh my god. I know you haven't touched the game. I don't know if you kept up with like the news. But I don't know if you know what Blitzkrieg is. I'm not like a Blitzkrieg meat writer or anything. I'm not saying it's actually good. But like I'm not a Blitzkrieg glazer. But I used it for math time, and it actually was really fast. And it's been in controversy lately. There's good evidence to prove that it doesn't actually work that well, but maybe it's like a placebo. I don't know. It's working pretty well for me right now. And it just sort of visualizes everything I need to do and makes it easier. And since I need to learn this insanely fast, it's fitting. So my next run is I just have to do this whole ball. And this ball is actually not insanely hard. So hopefully it should work out. Oh yeah, I should probably like actually learn how to do it. Isn't Blitzkrieg like a war tactic? Oh, okay, then you don't know. So then Blitzkrieg is basically, just to quickly explain it, it's just a practice method. So I like go here, and it gives me a bunch of runs I need to do. I need to do 83 to 100. I need to do 73 to 83, which I just did. I need to do 48 to 73, 30 to 48, 20 to 30, 4 to 20, and 0 to 4. And what it basically does, like the method, is it makes you do, like, stage 1 is you have to do last start pause to 100, this start pause to the last start pause, and then this start pause to that start pause, and then this start pause to that start pause, and so on and so on and so on. And then once you do stage 1, it'll have you do stage 2, which is where you do 2 start pauses in one run. So this would be this start pause to 100, and this would be this start pause to here. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, once you do all of these, I'm pretty sure you have the level in 3 runs? No, you don't. You have it in 4 runs. Okay. It's controversial because the creators of it, like, really overblew it as, like, revolutionary. When it's not, it can, for some people it works and it makes it, like, a little bit faster. And for me, it has done that so far. But, like, it's not what it's cracked up to be. They say it's, like, it was clearly made for popularity. Since you don't actually even need the app to, like, do the method, you can just do it without it. It just makes it easier for me and for some other people. Oh, that's actually really hard. Okay, so yeah, you do this, and then you want to skip that pink orb, or pink pad, sorry. Blitzkrieg was used in World War II, if I didn't know. I actually didn't know that. My history class only taught me about, like, ancient shit, like the Inca civilization. I know shit about that, but not really anything about World War II yet. I don't want to hit that black orb. I don't know why I'm hitting it. Yeah, I think you need to land in there. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, boom. And I don't know if you're supposed to land like that, or if you're supposed to, like, hit it 3 times. I'm guessing it's just whatever's more consistent. this level is actually killing me IRL. Bro, what am I supposed to do here? Oh, I remember. Okay. I need to be at the dash orb from the last part. Yeah. Oh, I'm stupid. Bro. Oh, I'm so stupid. Why do I keep doing that and thinking I'm doing it right? There we go. There we go. Oh wait, I just thought of something really stupid. Blitzkrieg was used in World War II? Nah, Blitzkrieg was used in 2.2 of Geometry Dash. Like, imagine if just someone says that. Well, I just said it, so actually you don't really have to imagine anything. My god, it's been a long ass stream. Not really, it's only been an hour and a half. I streamed Blade of Justice for 4 hours like a couple Like a week ago, I think, actually. No, like a couple days ago. Maybe a week ago. I don't know. Someone would say that in this brain rot society. We are in a brain rot society. I'm starting to sound like the brain rot Joker, the anti-brain rot Joker, rather. We live in a brain rot society. This part is actually fun. Like, even though I'm dying a shit ton, I'm enjoying learning this. That last part, like, I was just fucking losing my mind. Like, this is good memory gameplay. This song's very weird. I don't know if it's grown on me. It's like if you took the Final Fantasy song, like the level Final Fantasy song, and like mishmashed it with future funk. It's very weird. Bro, I swear I clicked. Oh, I should probably turn it up. I can't. The really unfortunate thing is I can't use audio capture. Or wait, you know what? You know what? I actually kind of just realized something. I might have been stupid this whole time. Desktop audio. What if I just turn this on and had it real low? Can you hear that? Did you hear the Windows sounds? Like the ba-dum. I was changing my volume. Okay. I guess I'll take it as a... Oh, you did. Okay. Was it like... Could you hear it well? Or was it like a little too quiet? Here, I'll just play like this and tell me if it sounds good. Quiet? Okay. Here, we'll put it there. I want it to be a little quiet. Because if it is still out of sync, I can just leave it quiet and then people can still hear the music. There we go. You can kind of hear the song, but it's quiet. I'll turn it up a little higher. Okay. Boom. Why am I pausing? This part I don't need to pause. It's just that click. That's the only click that's rubbing me the wrong way so far. Oh, almost there. There we go. Bird clock. I've learned that the bird clock attempts are never goated. They are always trash. Wait, what happens if I... Okay, well... It's weird that you can get that far. Extra wide is out of my top 10 now, right? No, it's not. Wait, what? Oh, yay! Because the Tower 22 is a platformer. So this will be my 8th hardest. There we go. Extra wide and Blade of Justice on the same top 10 is insane. Yeah, I was really slow paced with my progression like a year ago. Like before my break, I think part of the reason I got so demotivated is I wasn't actually really doing anything. I think I was putting a lot of effort into one thing where I wasn't really achieving much, which was Bloodbath. And then, like, everything else was staying exactly the same. And I wasted about a year's worth of progression on that level. Jumping to it was one of the dumbest things I've ever done in this game. And I think the reason... I just said that. I think back then my progression was really slow. And even before then, like, it really was. Like, that wasn't a new thing with Bloodbath. Like, I was doing Scarlet Pulse, then 10 other hard demons. Then, like, I'd level as hard as Scarlet Pulse, then, like, 5 more hard demons. Then another level as hard as Scarlet Pulse, and then a medium demon. And then an insane demon. And then you want to guess what happens next? I do a hard insane demon. And then I'm super proud of that achievement, so I do 9 more insane demons. And then I decided to go for Bloodbath. So this year and the second half of last year, I've been doing my damnedest. I've been doing my best to fix that and make up for the time I lost. Oh, I see what you did there. Like, recently I've really, like, ever since, when I beat Chimera, or no, not when I beat Chimera, sorry, when I came back to this game, like, and my first, my biggest attempt to come back to this game that was successful, was sparked by the day I randomly went back to Bloodbath, and I just realized it was too hard. And it wasn't too hard for me to beat. It was just too hard for me to beat in a reasonable amount of time. So I realized I need to think differently about this. I need to think about this from a different angle. And I think that was the moment I started progressing faster. Because when I went for Chimera, like, you know, that shit was hard, but I cranked it out in like 2 weeks. Plus another insane demon at the time, Doomed, which I wanted to do for 2024 12 doc, but that was when I had my burnout, so that did not end up happening. Bro, I'm so stupid. Which, yeah. That was one of the best decisions I made in this game, to settle for a compromise. I still wanted to do Bloodbath as my first extreme, but I realized I needed to beat something a little bit harder than Extra Wide, because Extra Wide is technically, I guess, almost a hard insane, but, like, Chimera is a near extreme, and I needed a near extreme if I wanted to do Bloodbath as my first. Oh my god. No, Bloodbath was... Jumping to Bloodbath was one of the dumbest decisions I ever made in this game. That fucking Memory Month 2024, 2 insane demons, 1 extreme demon, 1 hard demon. I'm gonna totally knock this out in a month plus Bloodbath. That was single-handedly the dumbest thing I've ever tried to do in this game. Like, single-handedly. Like, I even wanted to do troll level after. Like, it is the dumbest shit. No, I wasn't even, like, close to beating Bloodbath at that point. I thought I would beat it soon just because I thought, you know, I thought a lot of things. Yeah, it was just spur of the moment. It was just me randomly deciding to do that. Like, oh my fucking god. You want to know what all the levels were going to be? I'll just say it. The hard demon was, of course, Memory by Bionox, which I did actually beat. I didn't beat any of the others, though. So I got 1 out of the 4 levels, or 5. 2 was Math Time, which I just beat. Like, I literally beat that yesterday. As Memory Month 1 out of 2. 3 was Invisible Deadlocked. I don't think I'm going to touch that level for a little while from now. I don't know why I wanted to do that. Fucking stupid. And 4th was, of course, Cluttered Confusion, which I revealed in the video. Yeah, I don't know why I expected to be able to do all of those plus Bloodbath when I hadn't beaten any extremes and my hardest was Extra Wide in a fucking month. Like, it was actually brain-dead decision-making. Bro, I'm so stupid. Stop doing that. I'm only hitting that too early. I gotta train myself to hit it later. No, but 2024, in all regards, I'm gonna be actually honest. I think 2024 was probably the worst year of my life. Because pretty much everything was awful. Like, school was the worst it's ever been. Partially because I had a shitty school. Partially because I was probably the worst version of myself at that point. Not just that. My family life was really difficult at the time. I was moving, which is insanely jarring. It was like way too much all at once. I had a million expectations that I was failing to uphold all of them. And I was constantly miserable. I had no drive to ever do anything. I think I just wanted to sleep. I don't think I ever wanted to do anything except just lie in my bed and cry and then sleep. It was... I'm not going to pity party, but it was easily the worst year of my life. Not easily, but probably the worst year of my life. And, you know, just 2024 was not my year. I'm glad I pulled it back in 2025. Even if the first half of the year suffered a little from it. And, like, me deciding to do all that shit was just me trying a last-ditch effort to stay connected with the game. Like, just, you know what? Bloodbath is really being difficult right now, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to grind these 4 different levels. All at once. That'll solve my problem somehow. Doing that kind of thing has always solved my problems. It was just dumb. You think your life was pretty poo after COVID started? My life after COVID... 2020 and 2021, I was much younger. I actually started my YouTube channel in 2021. I don't really know. I think that's actually when I got into the game. That's when I got into Geometry Dash. Like, that's when I beat... Like, I came back to it, and I beat Stereo Madness, and then I beat Back on Track, and I beat Poltergeist, and Dry Out, then Base After Base, then Can't Let Go, so on, and so forth. By 2021, I beat all the main levels. Then I did Club Step, or non-demon main levels, and then I did Club Step, beat it, did the Nightmare, a few other online easy demons, then Toe 2, then Deadlocked, and then medium demons, hard demons, insane demons, extreme demons. So yeah, 2020 and 2021, I don't think it was even close to the worst year of my life, because as much as there were difficult parts, and I like meetings... Being in meetings all the time for school was fucking awful. Like, there were really bad things about it. But I think overall there was a lot of good, too. Like, they were the years where, like, everything started. 2025 was an amazing year, though. Probably your best. It's kind of ironic, because it was... the full year where you were completely away from GD. So maybe GD was preventing you from having a good year. Oh, and that Not Jelly GD guy, I met you in his chat. I'm guessing you probably remember him. That's how I met you. He quit the game multiple times and then came back immediately after multiple times. And right now his hardest is actually Rust. And I remember very well when his hardest was Darkened, and my hardest was not Scarlet Pulse. My hardest was Different Descent, and your hardest was Dark Travel. And you were going for the 4 elements, and I was going for Scarlet Pulse. Maybe you're not really sure about what. In terms of my best year, I don't know. I think I had a really good childhood, and I took that for granted. I miss when I was, like, you know, I miss when things were simple. Like, I know, hearing that from, like, someone who's still in, like, grade school, like, probably sounds overdramatic as fuck, but, I mean, I don't know if there's any other way to put it. Like, times back then were just way more simple. That was your response to me saying that GD was your problem? Oh. Maybe you're not really sure if that was why. Yeah. I think, I don't know, when I finally dropped Bloodbath, not finally beat Bloodbath, I did beat Bloodbath, but I'm talking about when I dropped it. When I dropped Bloodbath, like, for real, and left it for, like, 8 months, I mean, there was clarity. There was, like, what am I doing with this life? With my life, what is this stupid game? Why have I devoted so much time to it when I'm not enjoying it? There was that. But there was also this lingering You need to beat Bloodbath. You need to do it now. Go back to Bloodbath. Get back on, like, you know, the kids in Doggy's chat saying get back on Grief? Like, my brain was just going, get back on Bloodbath, get back on Bloodbath, get back on Bloodbath. Even though I was, like, I had dropped it. And, like, I wanted to get back on Bloodbath, but I didn't have the drive. I didn't have the courage until I looked at it from a different perspective. You think it's unrelated? Yeah. My time without GD was, like, at the end of 24, it was pretty awful. But early 2025 wasn't the worst. Like, you know, I was still in some of the worst of my school years, worst of my schooling. But, it was far more tolerable than any of 2024. So, coming out of that, I think the beginning of 2025 away from GD was alright. But I think the best part of 2025 for me was definitely the second half. I felt so much more purpose, I guess. Because I'm going to be honest, I don't have a lot of other shit to do besides streaming. Like, I can, like, read or sit in my bed or do things that don't matter. But I'm in a situation where, like, you know, actually doing things I care, like, that are really fun, that I'd really enjoy, are not, like, immediately available or even close to that. You only quit because you got bored of spending thousands of attempts. I think I already read that, but I don't think I responded to it, so I'm going to respond to it now. Yeah, that seems like a much more simple reason than mine, which is good. Which is actually a very much good thing. Because it means whether or not that problem is coming, that the solution to that problem is coming back to or staying away from GD, it's probably easier to figure out. Whereas for me, like, I had to go through this whole process. It fucking sucked. To get my motivation back. For me, I've never minded spending tons of attempts. Like, I honestly look forward to spending more attempts on things in the future. I spent upwards of 30k on Aether and upwards of 60k on Bloodbath. So I don't think attempts have ever been my problem. I should probably lock in for a second. I'm stupid. do the triple click. Oh, I need to remember what to do there. It's that that's like actually the easiest part. Close. I think, I forgot to say earlier what I think the best year of my life was. And I'm not really sure. I'm not really certain. Definitely not 2024. Definitely not 2025. Probably not this year unless I'm really good later on. Like this year's been fun. I've accomplished a lot, and I think I'm really proud of where I'm at in GD. And I think I've really brought it back in terms of that. But I think away from GD, it's just like I haven't crumbled. I think I've improved way over who I was in 2024 by like a million times. But I don't know. I've had a lot of stress lately. Maybe it's just because I'm at the end of the year, end of the semester and stuff. Like, I've just been kind of stressed out. I'm actually not too stressed out about MAYMORY. My goal wasn't actually really to beat this level within May. Like, of course I'm going to try to do that. But my main goal is just I'm going to stream this level every day until I beat it. And I'm going to actually really work and I do my best to beat it within May. But if I don't, that's okay. Like, if it extends into June, I'll just still slap the MAYMORY label on it since I mostly played it in May. Like, who cares? But as for my best year, I don't know. So not 2024, 5, or 6. 2023 actually is a contender. Because I think I had a lot of problems, but I wasn't aware of those problems, so it didn't make life any less enjoyable. So 2023 is definitely a contender. Because that was some of the most fun I've had playing GD, even though I was super slow paced and I was improving at the game way slower than everyone else. That's 2023 is a contender. 2022 definitely not. 2022 wasn't bad or good. It was probably the most forgettable year of my entire life. Like, I remember nothing from 2022. The only thing I remember from 2022 is that was the year where COVID finally started to die down. But like, I remember nothing else from that year. Like, it wasn't even that long ago, and I just remember fuck all from it. So and for 2020 and 2021, those were shitty years around the world, but for me it was okay. But not the best. 2019, 2018, 2017. Not gonna go any farther back than 2017, because that shit was a while ago, and I think my brain might not be refreshed on it. But like 2019, Um, 2019 was really great because I went to Barcelona. That was a lot of fun. Oh, and yeah, 2023 was also really cool because I went to Italy. That was awesome. But yeah, no, in 2019 I went to Barcelona. So that year was good. But I'm still probably looking at 2023. 2018. I think we didn't really do much that year, but I still like overall had good stuff happen. Like I went outside a lot more, and I did a lot more active stuff, and I was developing a lot of new hobbies. So I don't know. That year was also pretty good, and 2017 is the last one I'll think about, and it was also fine. It was like very similar to 2018. Not as forgettable as 2022, but still a little bit forgettable. So yeah, probably I would guess 2023 is the best year of my life that I can remember. Went to Japan at 2018, so it was goated. Oh my god, I want to go to Japan so bad. I've been to Barcelona, I've been to Italy, I've been to Ireland, I've been to the UK, I've been to Scotland. I've been to Wales, I've been to France, I've been to Canada. I've been to like at least 8 places. Sorry, at least 8 different countries. And yeah, the next one that I really want to go to is what's it? Why did I forget Japan? Japan. I want to go to Japan. I haven't been to Japan and I really want to go. No, so close. Yes. Oh yeah, I probably just want to do that. All right. I'll have to practice through this part to get to the part. Because the problem is with my Blitzkrieg right now is it's a little bit bugged. So these percentages I have to start at are a little bit before the actual start pause. Okay, no, that's definitely not how you're supposed to do that. This is 35 apparently. Am I coming out of a portal here? No. I think I know where I am. Okay. Yeah, you do that. And then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Oh, you gotta hit that. Okay. I don't know what you're supposed to do here. Is it like a double click? You're supposed to do that. Oh, I don't think you're supposed to hit that orb at all. Yeah, there's just a place you hold here. I'm stupid. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Oh, I gotta hit this. And then you gotta hit that black orb and buffer that pink orb. And then, yeah, here's where you wait. You gotta go sleep now, but good luck, bro. Thank you very much, Freshman. Thank you for popping in today. Yeah, have a great rest of your night. Thank you for, yeah, being here. I appreciate it. Okay, and then you just click twice. And then we're at 49. And we need to get 48.52. That is not 48.92. 48.52. 48.16. We're good. Yeah. All right. Very cool. We approaching the end of the stream, boys. And I need 30 to 48. Alright, last thing I want to do is I want to see if I can get this to 100. And I'm not going to like pressure myself over it. I'm just going to give it a shot. Bro, I'm clicking way too early there. All right, I gotta go. Have a good one.